Okay, on this video, we followed up from the first video, so we're going to go straight into it. We're talking about distance. So we need to cover our area using our techniques to get and score our point. And that can be going backwards or going forwards or going off to the side. So the next one, the last video we talked about the push, we talked about the double push, and we talked about the step over, okay? This time we're going to be talking about the step up. You need a lot of skill for this one because you're covering, you've got to hide this step up and then go in with the technique. It can be done with two techniques or single, so front hand or back hand. It can be thrown from here. So you've got front hand, back hand, you're stepping up. We're not talking about the feet at the moment in terms of kicking. So you can obviously cover this step up as well if you put your kick in. We can also use that. But we're talking about using our hand position. So we're here, we're stepping here. And then that is where we can add a triple. So we could work either hand. You could start with your reverse and you can then finish with your reverse. Or you can work with your front hand and then coming up and over. Within the step up, we can also cover it to the sides as well. So when we're talking about distance, it can be going reverse. So we can push back to then attack. We can push back to step. We can step back and then throw the technique. Okay? And again, we can use our back fist, our front komazuki, toe komazuki front hand, and our reverse punch as well, our yakuzuki. So we can use those techniques, we can put them together. Remember, it's not so much always what you throw. Obviously, you're going to throw a back fist if the person's good at blocking or they've got higher guard. You might not use that. But it's really about the footwork and the feet. So you need to get the feet better, which basically means, obviously, the lower part of your body being able to use these techniques better, which means they have to be more efficient, which means you have to have a better stance, which means lower to a degree, not too low. Again, don't be too high or too low. And remember, these are fundamentals. You will see fighters in line. You will see the very top fighters sometimes coming up high. There will be reasons. They can break the rules. Like any sport, any art, the very best can break the rules, okay? They know why they're in that position and they're in there for a reason. So what you're trying to get is the foundations right. So you need to be not too low, not too high. Your knees are bent. We're concentrating on ball the foot at the back because that allows us to push and spring. Again, it's that stretch reflex. Yeah? We stretch and contract and push. Even if you're stepping, you need to push into the front leg and step over, but not coming up and down. Okay, we need to keep the line. It's wasted energy and it's going in the wrong direction. If you look at the camera, you are trying to go straight to that person. There are times we come round, but generally for competition, okay, it will be where we break off in some position to then attack. Okay, so to get your distance right and then throw the attack, you need good footwork. Okay, so have a think about this, have a look at some of those footworks and just think about it. Play this video and practice your feet at the same time. Okay.